Hi, everybody. Surprise.
Hi, everybody.
Look who I just dropped by to see. Surprise.
Oh, my God, Deb.
We call this
Long Island. We are
Long
Strong
Island in the
Island.
house.
We
and
are.
Tell it to my electric dreams. I don't know.
That's a great idea.
Woo.
Tell it to my electric dreams. Okay, so Debbie and I have been friends and are obviously in the business for easily, what are you shaking your head?
Is it going?
Yeah, it's going,
Well,
it's going.
okay.
We're editing.
Then no head shaking. He's in the other phone. Hi, guys. We love you. Oh, we're live.
I love you. We literally used to live down the street from each
We
other.
did. We always did.
Yeah.
Actually, so then when you moved to Lloyd Harbor, then I went up to Lloyd Harbor with Rick.
Yeah.
And then you actually got there first. Okay, that's one of the kids. So I have the
Where's
kids
Joey?
are
Is he
upstairs.
okay? Are the dogs okay? They can't get out anywhere in the back, right?
No, they are in the back.
They're in the back playing.
I don't know. Come follow us. Are you guys live? Let's
Okay.
take a look first.
Checking on our dogs.
I have
Is it working?
Dogs.
Oh, hold on. Here, let me.
Follow us. Follow us.
I don't see them. Joey,
Joey?
Lucas. Couldn't have got out. Unless we think. Here they are, little scoundrels.
Hi, guys.
Okay, you guys got to see this.
Hi.
Look at these two. What's the matter?
Hi. Hi.
Okay, you got to get in here.
Yeah, I know.
Okay, you're in. Okay, so is this Joey?
That's Joey.
And that's Rufus.
Hey, Rufus. What are you drinking?
Okay, this
I
is.
know I inquired about your bone broth.
I know. Well, that's kind of why we're here, right?
I know. I
this
go,
is
how do you
important.
make your bone broth? And here we
So it looks like bone broth. Okay, so let me just show you. The dogs are safe.
Good.
Joey, get outside with Rufus.
Come on,
and
Joey. Go play.
Go.
Oh, they want to play. Oh, there they go.
No, they just want to follow each other and be dogs.
So cute. So cute.
Is somebody going to get on top of one another pretty soon? Two men loving one another.
Listen.
Love is love.
Love is love, and we're in
Love is
LA.
love. We're
I'm just
here.
saying. Come on.
Did you request?
Yeah, Joey does not discriminate.
Well, how old is he?
Joey turned 3 in April. And I have another boy, but he didn't come on this trip because my friend I stay with got a new. They got a new dog, and the other one's more unpredictable with new dogs. Okay, getting back up on the counter.
Go for
When
the
you're in
camera.
someone's kitchen, you gotta fly.
I know.
So tell me what's in this concoction.
Okay, so if I do it, it's kind of easier to show you here.
Oh,
You're on
okay.
the counter, and I feel bad with you.
Okay, no.
You go into the counter of crazy. I know you've had a lot of, you had a pretty crazy health issue.
Yes,
yeah.
yes.
And this is something, so what does this say? Trust your gut.
Trust your gut. Trust
Number
your gut.
one thing
Yes,
is for us,
gut health.
and as returning incredible birthdays, so I'm going to add this to it because I'm actually
She's
an
my idol. We
antibiotic.
don't talk age, but we'll just say, like, for any age she's rocking. But, like, seriously, I love that, like,
We're in our
so many women.
50s. You're right, so
I'm
many women.
approaching 50, but so many women 50 and up now are just, like, taking over the music industry.
You're right. It is incredible. I mean, I look at Shaka Khan, 67. I just was with Gladys,
Ah,
75.
amazing. Oh my God.
Looks better
amazing.
than ever.
Amazing. And you're with our girl Tiffany.
And Tiffany,
Shout out to
absolutely. So let me just go through this, guys, because
Yeah.
the soap is super important. For
Here,
somebody
come
who
into the
you're
pantry.
you coming to this is the pantry. But just because you're so gut sensitive, I wanted you to see this.
yes.
So this has all the amino acids that are going to help
Right.
you actually. Why do I love bone broth? But the most important part of it is the collagen peptide.
Right.
So here we're getting why I like Vital Proteins. I know you're saying you don't like to do a powdered supplement, but what I like this is because it really, there's nothing in here but the actual. If you're pregnant, nursing, let me just find the actual
So I
ingredient.
just tried the Oh So Good Bones brand.
But can you carry that with you? No,
Yeah,
it's-
well, they're in like packets, so you can put it on ice.
Oh, you
That's
can?
fine, yeah.
How
and
big
I'm
are
not
the packets?
traveling a ton right now either.
Oh, you
I'm
aren't?
really between Vegas and LA right now, so I'm good. They're not big. They're like this big. They're like that big. They're like these.
Well,
little
can you?
tiny
Okay. Well, so to me, it became okay. So
But
I
what's
have.
great is for everyone watching out there, they
Yeah.
might want to try that one. They might want to try this one. But
Listen, I swear by Vital Proteins, this collagen peptide. It made it very easy for me. It's a powder. I swear by a probiotic and a prebiotic, and that would really help you.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, especially if you're going on antibiotic anytime, because right now we're in that season. Of
I just got,
flus
by
and
the way, I just got off the 14 days of antibiotics
Absolutely.
because of the
Well, it's
trip
just-
to London and the thing, the winter.
So
thing.
you do
Still,
travel.
you know.
We are very susceptible to so many things.
Yeah.
This will help you, your prebiotic, probiotic. I like this as an organic product, but it's also
Right.
prebiotic, probiotic that helps settle. That's all these things are gut protectors, right? I also add turmeric. I add MCT oil. So on the road, I do, and this has a prebiotic fiber, which you might, the word fiber freaks you. But this also, the MCT oil is the coconut oil, and I put
Yeah, I do coconut oil. Just
Okay,
straight up
good.
coconut oil.
Do you do this high
No,
grade?
I just do regular.
Okay.
Again, I find I'm the less is more girl. I'm like the simpler
You,
the better.
yeah, and I
girl.
understand that,
That's
and
my
I
thing.
understand that.
I've just learned that
So-
about myself.
But I'll do this savory, so I do it as a broth, but some
Yep.
people can do it as a smoothie, and
Yep.
that's the most important ingredients for me. But in order to activate turmeric, people talk about turmeric as an anti-inflammatory and also as a cancer preventative. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? All these are antioxidants, and so this is for skin,
Right.
nails, face, lines, everything that you can possibly think of.
Yeah.
This is what it's been helping me with, and for most of the part, I have diabetes in my family. We've never really talked about it. My mom has her mom had diabetes, my brother has diabetes. So the most
My
important
grandma
thing is for us to balance our sugars. We fly all the time. We're moving all the time. My schedule, do you go to bed at a certain time every night?
No.
Exactly.
When I'm home, I do, but not obviously.
And even
Just
that's a
regular.
miracle. I don't. I mean,
I'm like a farmer of people. I'm like, if I could be in bed by 8:30 every night and up at 5:30 in the morning, like that's what I actually
But
do.
that's kind of amazing, but I also think it's because you had to go inside because your health took such a beating, and
Yep.
that now
Yep.
that's part of the nourishing and self-nourishing. Well, this is definitely part of my routine.
Yeah, I know. I've seen your stuff. That's why I was
Yeah,
like,
I know.
I was in LA and I was like,
So
I
love
want
the
a bone
vitamin-
broth. Who would know where there's a good bone broth?
Yeah.
Taylor.
I used to make it because Debbie, she knows.
I know, I've been
I used to see her. I was in the stove with her. I was in the boat. No.
So I have a
won't.
question for you.
Yeah.
Because nobody ever talks about like vocal health. So many people can roll out of bed and sing amazingly well, like this woman, but I'm sure there are things you do. And because I'm like a technique fanatic, everything affects my voice. And you always sound like vocal cords of steel. So what's your secret?
No, actually, so this year, So actually, this year, no, this wasn't the case. So I haven't really talked about it much.
Yeah.
But this year, I had a lot of issues.
Rufus. Sorry.
Pupito.
Sorry, Poopy. Okay. Hi, baby.
So this year, I actually had a lot of problems with my vocal cords. I was on the book tour. I was doing a lot of things and shaking a lot of hands and motion, and I actually burst a blood vessel in there.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
everybody talks about nodes. Everybody talks about
No, I've
it's
done
just-
that and hemorrhage and the whole bit.
Did you really? So
Well,
did
it's not
you?
hemorrhage, but I just shut up for 2 weeks and it healed. That was
You are
it.
lucky. So
Oh,
I.
I'm so lucky that I've never had a surgery.
Okay, I had surgery.
You did.
I didn't tell anybody.
That
so
had to be you. Oh my god,
It was
that had to be
very
really
nerve-wracking.
scary. Holy crap!
It was very nerve-wracking. It was very nerve-wracking.
Yeah,
It really was.
Yeah.
And it happened over the summer, and I didn't tell my fans really about it, and I really didn't talk about it. Why? Because I found a way to build in and just go very back to my. I mean, I'm operatically trained, so I went
know
back
you
to
are.
a very, very, like an athlete. I totally took my vocal therapy, the quiet. I mean, when you do vocal rest for 2 weeks, sure, things can, but not. It was scar tissue was building on scar tissue.
Right. Well,
And I didn't-
I just started going back. So the vocal coach from Lucifer,
Yes.
Valerie Morehouse, I just went to her on this trip because she worked with me in the
Good for
studio
you.
for the show. And I've been really needing to rebuild too because the Lyme situation, and look, Avril went through it, and a lot of
Right.
and Avril sounds amazing now, but I never heard her sound bad. But the whole body just gets completely depleted, and this is part of your body. And when you're not, and I kept
Muscles.
performing, and so I've been recruiting so many neck muscles, and my vocal
Okay.
cords have just gotten like weaker, and I've been navigating.
I understand.
So-
People will always ask. They always ask us. I mean, come, we'll sit on the couch.
But
guys.
yeah,
Yes,
but
so
it's,
you guys can sit down with us.
but
People
yeah,
always
it's-
ask me. So first and foremost,
But
you're an
yeah,
athlete.
right.
You're an athlete.
Totally.
You're the train. Let the
Come on,
boys
guys.
come. Come on, you little crazy. I'll move this just so we can
But
sit.
also, I think you're smart to have not alarmed anyone when that was happening, because
No.
one of my things with my health
I mean, it's
challenges,
scary.
I usually
There's a
don't.
boy.
I
You
usually,
can't help them. And
I usually don't report while I'm going through something. I report after that I've overcome it, because I don't want the public consciousness
Why?
worrying about me.
Okay. Okay.
It's okay. It's okay.
The humping?
It's okay.
The humping on Debbie?
It's okay. It's
Humping
okay.
on
It's
Debbie.
okay.
I
Boys
don't
will
know.
be boys. Boys will be boys. It's okay, guys. It's okay.
Well, I just have to tell you that, I mean, I'm watching what's going on for you right now. Your energy seems like you're on 110.
I feel great.
So you look great. You look like you feel great. So
good. I feel so good. Well, the thing was like when I got diagnosed, doctors want to go for the disease itself, right? How to cure that. I went toward what broke down in my body, my spirit, my emotional, what broke down enough to allow this to take me over. And when I stopped trying to kill things in my body, you guys go play. When I stopped trying to kill things in my body, because they kill the good and the bad. So.
Get the hell out of here. You can't come here anymore.
Come here.
No,
come here.
Not you.
When I went toward my picture of health, that's when I started to get well. I started to eliminate the toxic people, things. I don't do chemical anything. Like I don't use dryer sheets. I don't wear perfume. I don't, anything that would tax my body at all, I eliminated. And I went to a chiropractic kinesiologist who's brilliant.
Well, we talked during that time, and I thought you were going to some heavy.
I went to a clinic. Listen,
How did you know?
Lyme disease cost me about $500,000 and a decade of my life. And that's
So
I don't know how people with like normal jobs and kids get through it at all because insurance doesn't pay for the.
Were you incorrectly diagnosed at first?
I wasn't diagnosed at all.
That's right.
For like a year.
So what did you think you had? Epstein's-Barr. You thought you have fatigue syndrome.
Well,
What did you think
Epstein-Barr
you had?
came with it. Usually people that have Lyme have chronic Epstein-Barr.
Right.
And it's okay. It's
Rufus, you're
It's-
done.
No.
You're done.
No, it's okay.
Well,
It's
he's
okay.
calm now.
It's okay. But I didn't know what the heck was going on. Honestly, I just, like, my wires were crossed all the time. I couldn't think straight. Like, people go, just
Where were you
rest.
living then? Were you?
In Vegas. But I became...
Did your lymph nodes get very swollen? So
Yes, there was lymph
when we
nodes.
talk about a body, come on in, guys. So if
Don't
you
be
look
shy.
at beauty.
What?
What'd she do? That's just Rachel.
If you ignore him, he'll be fine. He'll be fine.
That's Debbie's dog. The violence came out because I had nothing to do with it. I mean, Rach, he got... So when I look at beautiful women, right? So we grew up looking at magazines, listening to artists on the radio, and every woman, what women did and do is we compare ourselves. She's Debbie Gibson, I'm Taylor Dayne. Did I not compare myself to Debbie Gibson at some point and vice versa? I'm sure we did. The nature of the beast. When I go into a gym and I work out with 5 guys, and one girl walks in that's hot, all 5 guys are like, oh my God, I'm going to get her. We're all like 5 girls, and I don't care who it is. It could be Debbie, myself, Tiffany, I don't even care, right? Jody, and would be like, who wants them? Because that's it. You're out, I'm out. Like it's dibs. Men don't think that way. They think as a troop, as a tribe. Okay, so when I look at the Elle McPhersons, right, the Cindy Crawfords and things. When you look at them now and how they've aged and how beautifully and how magically, big part of it is internal beauty is this way of wellness, which you got forced to do. And almost because you got taken out of the game.
Well, I did. I got backed into a corner, and us type A people, especially women, wait until the universe is like, okay, did you get the last hint? No. Okay, did you get the last? Okay, well, now you're going to be completely debilitated, so you have to stop.
Right, but we're telling this all women. So when I was trying to say all men think that it's a mind state. So I'm talking to Elle McPherson, looking at her page, lymphatic massage. When you went through your troubles with Lyme, what do you feel was your inflammation was probably off the roof? Correct. Your fatigue, you had no energy to your natural immune system was just completely taxed because your adrenals were. And it is type A.
And my adrenals have always been crappy. Like adrenals, gut, nervous system, So I was having adrenal problems like 15 years ago, and my back was going out, and I didn't know my back was going out. It was all adrenal, and the biggest and best back doctors, spine surgeons in LA, Beverly Hills, were telling me I needed surgery, and that I would never walk my dogs up my hill again. And I was like, and they were giving me steroid shots, epidurals, and that was
the worst
further
part.
propelling my adrenal problems.
And also inflammation.
But I knew that wasn't my life. And listen, I was doing theater out here. I was doing company for Reprise. and brigadoons, and I had like acupuncturists in the wings, literally in the wings, like because
I
I
believe it,
wanted to
and I
keep,
think it's amazing.
amazing. But I was like having people prop me up so I could keep doing what I was doing. Now, one of the big things I always hear people say, and I was saying it too, is, "Well, I don't have time to be sick." Well, you apparently have time to get sick, so you have to have time to be sick. And I think the quicker you accept that you need rest and you need to take a breath, and maybe you can't do
What are the 5 core
everything.
things?
Like the minute you accept it, it all moves more quickly.